Welcome to Silent Screams Loud Strength. I am your host, Samantha, a survivor of domestic abuse and a storyteller, your sister in healing. Today we are exploring the truth many of us are never taught, that strength doesn't always sometimes look in the way that it presents to others. It looks like falling apart sometimes and still choosing to rise. Nothing in life is perfect. We don't live in a life where everything is edited with a filter. There are no filters here. Maybe the journey isn't about becoming anything. Maybe the journey is about unbecoming everything that isn't really you. Paulo Coelho. The moment I broke. I want to take you back to a moment I have never forgotten. I was alone in my bedroom. It was about 2 a.m. I hadn't eaten properly for days. I couldn't stop crying. In fact, I spent the whole of 2021, and I kid you not, crying every single night. I lost so much weight, I looked anorexic. I couldn't recognize myself, and I'm a very short person, slim in stature. But that was something beyond what I could even remember. So not eating for days was not actually what was happening. I wasn't eating properly for the longest time. I felt like I had lost everything, lost my home, my voice, my dignity, my marriage, my identity. And in that moment, something cracked inside of me. I wasn't strong anymore. I wasn't pretending anymore. I was raw. I was exposed. I was undone. But here is the secret no one tells you. That moment on unraveling, that's when finding yourself really starts. Sometimes we have to literally break down. It's not falling, it's not failing yourself. You have to unravel to start feeling better actually, because it's in that breaking down that all these jackets you've been masking and wearing starts to undress themselves, because you start to name it. Your voice starts to speak. You start to live in a place or in a world that praises resilience but punches the process of getting there. We say things like you are so strong, while ignoring the truth about strength and how strength is often born from being broken down and building yourself up. I want you to know, if you want to cry, cry. I cried until I couldn't breathe. I cried until my diaphragm, my shoulders, my armpits, my ears, everything hurt. I cried until I was so weak, I couldn't even exercise. I cried. I screamed in my pillow. So when I tell you that it's silent screams, loud strength, that is literally my process, and everything is broken down in my book. Silent screams, screaming in your pillow by yourself, crying in the shower because you don't want your children to hear you. It's okay. That's reclamation. I want you to know that you are not weak. You were not weak. You fell to the floor because you were breaking it down to build your resilience from the ground up. You were meeting your pain and processing your pain in that breakdown. It's a shift. It's a way your body is accepting your pain, acknowledging yourself, and acknowledging that you're worthy. And that's where real healing begins, in acceptance. We break down to the ground. We accept. Biologically, when we break down, our nervous system is asking to release. So that's what biology will tell you. It's trying to shake off the trauma that you have been storing in your body for so long. And it's the body's way to say, you need to loose this up now and start building yourself up from the ground up. But you see, we've been conditioned to suppress, to swallow and stay composed because it's graceful. We can be graceful with our tears rolling down our faces and our cheekbones. You can't wear a mask for too long because you always have to take the mask off. We say, I'm fine, when we are bleeding inside. But in breaking down, it gives ourselves permission to be honest with ourselves. We are not being honest with somebody else and a third party. We are being honest with us. So we have to break it down and give ourselves permission. And in honesty, we find restoration. In that honest breakdown, we can build ourselves up and truly claim resilience. I want you to remember a time you broke down. Maybe it wasn't last night. Maybe it hasn't yet happened. Maybe it was years ago. Maybe you have broken down a few times, and that's okay. So what your body is telling you is, I want to release this burden. I want to feel free. What you were doing was grieving. You can't grieve and keep it inside of you because that is poison. What you should be saying to yourself now is talking from a place of love, a place of self-respect. Today, maybe when you journal tonight, you can start by, in my breakdown, I discovered that, and write it and be honest with yourself. Let your pen carry the pain onto the pages. You don't need to censor it anymore. You need to break it down and build yourself up and reclaim your power, your healing. You can affirm to yourself slowly, so you can repeat after me or repeat in your heart. My breakdowns are not signs of weakness. They are sacred invitations to heal. I trust the process. I trust myself. Breathe that in and let it settle into your bones. My breakdowns are not signs of weakness. They are sacred invitations to healing. I trust the process. I trust myself. Breathe in again and let that settle into your bones. If no one has told you lately, I see your strength. Not in how you are holding it together, but in how bravely you have allowed yourself to fall apart and rebuild again. If today's episode resonates with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And know that it's okay not to be okay. Until next time, I see you.